Good day guys, I'm here to demonstrate some basic steps on how to use Dialux Evo 8.0. First is that you need a project to work on. I have a drawing CAD file in here and I will drag it in the working plane of the Dialux. And as you can see, I am now ready to start on a new project. First is that you need to identify the site of the building that you're going to design. And to do that, we first need to construct the exterior part of the building in order to determine the working plane. You need to do this as accurate as possible in order to avoid inconvenience in rendering the file later on. I'll do it this selecting all the exterior part of this building. You'll need to highlight all the points outside of the building in order to close the loop, and after closing the loop you can see the entire building itself. This a door, so I'll not include it. And now we're closing the loop, and this is the loop I created. You can see if the draw new building was successful using this. You can see that this is the building that we're going to work on later on, and you can see that this building in here adheres to the recommended height, which is 2.8, wherein 3 meters is the standard, so it's close. It's the height of the floor to the ceiling. After doing so, you're now ready to draw a new room. And in order to draw a new room, you need to go to story 1 in here and click draw new room. For example, I'll draw the master bedroom. You need to do this as precise as possible. Tada! Here's the room, and you can see if it's successful using the 3D rendering icon. This is now your room. I'll do another one. You need to go back in here, the floor plan view, and you need to draw a new room. Again, don't miss any spots. You can see that the second room that you've rendered as a new room is the bathroom. So you can select the first room, which is the master bedroom, and the room 2, which is the toilet and bath. Remember that you can only edit the lightings using this view, the 2D view, and not in this icon, which is the story 1. So if you want, for example, to put lights in the master bedroom, you should choose room 1. And we're now ready to put some lights. In order to put some lights, you'll need some catalogs. I've downloaded this Dialux with a catalog, and Philips was the catalog that was part of the bundle. For example, we want to use this in a room. Just need to click it and it will appear in here. And if you want to use this, it will appear in here. So in my case, I'll use this. So now, I'm going to draw a arrangement for the lights. You need to select the area you want to illuminate, and the Dialux will calculate it for you. But since the default value of lux in here is 500. Of course, there's so many lights. You need to specify the target value, which is 50, and the Dialux will compute it for you. The target lux, which is 50, adheres to the IES lux level standard, which is found. You can download the IES lux level PDF in internet or in any sites that you prefer, but this one I'm using. For example, for homes, the living room in general is just 50. The bedrooms in general is just 50. So in my case, I use 50. Uh, One good thing about Dialux is that it has an autosave feature every 5 minutes. Or sometimes, if you're not pressing Ctrl S or save, it will appear frequently. So just click here, save it as demo project, demo project, and save. To see whether uh, the light that was put in here is really is in a good position, you can click the 3D rendering and you can see that the lights are now in place. You can see it, you can just pan it over here, zoom in, zoom out, and so on. After doing so, we can now calculate the we can now see the calculation of the dialux to the light that was put in this master bedroom using this calculation. Just need to click here and it will calculate the lux for the entire room and other parameters that would be needed. As you can see, this is the result from the luminaire we have chosen. The computed lux was 63.8 and it is close to the lux we input earlier, which is the 50, which complies with the IES lux level standard. You can see this in 3D view, and this is a preview of the room and the light positions. You can play with the lights such as lighting colors, the some specifics, CCT, CRI, and especially the luminous flux, which plays a vital role if you want to make a little difference between the calculated flux and the target flux, or the target luminance to the calculated luminance. There, and you can edit while calculating. So if you want to edit it again, you'll need to click this discard results and you can go back and edit it. But the lights that we've put earlier is already there and can be seen in the 3D view. Of course, we need some documentation. In order to put some documentation, you need to click the documentation button and to click technical planner, edit, then you can just put a check on the specifications that you need, or if you want to have them all, just need to click all. Now you can preview the page count if you want to see the parameters, the specifications. You can see that the building 1, story 1, since we've just worked on 2 rooms, it's just room 1 and room 2 with the room summary and all of the lights that was used in it. You can see there's no luminaire layout plan or luminaire parts list in the room 2, which is the toilet and bath. It's because we didn't work on it earlier. We just worked on the master bedroom. This is the required file, all the light reviews. And don't worry, all of the rooms that even they have different luminaires, it would be recorded in here. And you can even export it back to CAD again. And you can extract back again and going back to documentation. We're going to save the PDF that would be required to pass. Sample PDF final. You need to click save, and as you can see, there would be a PDF file in here, and you can see everything in here. Just need to click here and everything, and all of the PDF file that need to be printed would be exported as PDF. As for the construct, you can put windows and even put some 3D objects and even paint the entire room or the flooring, for it has an effect on the said project. This is just a basic demonstration, and I hope that you've learned something, and see you on the other video. Thank you.